What is going on, RHPD? Welcome in, Hell Raisers. This is another great episode of RHPD. We're going to be talking a little bit about Daytona, the end of the playoff season, all that good stuff. Before we jump and start playing our intro, you got any small talk you want to talk about?
I do actually. I got
What
me
you
a
got?
little boxy box from a certain store on Whatnot.
Brad?
Pretty
Oh,
cool box. Some of y'all may have heard of them.
we'll pop that sucker open. Let's see what's in it.
The pitch top. I've technically already recorded a video for TikTok.
I heard you editing it earlier.
Yeah. So first things first. Thank you for purchasing from Pit Stop Card. The first car would be this Ernie Irvin car.
It's a top tier scheme there, homie.
It's I would say it's the bottom of the barrel from this box at least.
Okay.
Next up, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Ooh, the Dale car.
The Dale car.
And if you are new to NASCAR, I will put a disclaimer. Well, not a disclaimer, but if you're into diecast collecting, when they made diecasts, some of the 124s could not be made with the alcohol sponsorship. So that's why you'll get the like Dale car and the Rusty Wallace car. And then even
Didn't
back in
Kozlowski
the
have one too?
yeah, he's got one because he ran the Busch Light car technically.
Yeah.
But and then you also have like cars like the Skull Bandit who couldn't run tobacco products,
Yeah.
or the Winston car or the Budweiser car, just due to like licensing, and nobody wants to buy a kid a car with Budweiser plastered all over it.
Yeah.
So they made them with the drivers' names on them instead of the sponsor. So if you're like, I don't remember Dale Jr. driving a Dale car, yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see your grand reveal here.
The finale. The smaller one. It's not a 124th. It's like a 130 something, 132nd or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's smaller, but I still think it's worth it.
Okay. Let's see what you got there, big boy. Oh. Oh, that's a good one. I bet you that
Mhm.
set you back a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, that one by itself was about $40.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But totally worth it. And
Totally.
this is, in case you haven't noticed, our flags here. This is the colors that we based that logo off of. Was this scheme right here?
It's the one of the most iconic. Who forgets the Wrangler? Because I mean, first it was the Wrangler 2, and then it jumped over to the Wrangler 3 in like 84, I think is when it jumped. Top tier scheme.
Absolutely.
That's where Dale Earnhardt started his manly man persona, because Wrangler was like, wow, we need a working man to push our product.
Put that one right there.
That's a good one right there, boy. I was thinking it was gonna be like a Johnson car or something. I was like, man, I've been asking him for months if there's a Johnson car in there, and he says no all the time. If you got a Johnson, I'm gonna be a little pissed.
The only Johnson that I did get from them was this one, but that was last time.
Yeah,
The Phoenix car.
that's such a good scheme.
Yeah. So I got to put up more shelves because don't have room for these.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. You got anything?
Well, I don't have anything as cool as getting a Dale Earnhardt car, but I got a new dog. Yeah.
It's gonna be about the same price here in a couple weeks. Huh?
I hope
It'll
not.
get the more expensive.
I hope not. I got a pure white boxer named Posey, but she's a little older, so she's our grandma of the house. But She's a good dog. Other than that, I don't really have anything going on.
I know we're not officially sponsored by them, but definitely go check them out on Whatnot. Shows are amazing.
I buy a lot of my stuff from them as well.
Yeah, my wife was pissed when she found out I got these cars.
Yeah, that's why my conversation. She's like, "Oh, hey, by the way, I spent like $50. You did what?"
Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't tell mine. She just saw the bank account charges and was like, "What's Whatnot?" I was like, "Well, what happened was."
Well, you see, what happened was, I tripped and fell, and when I did, it accidentally bid like 4 times for me. It was the longest fall I've had in a hot minute.
Right.
In fact, my light died.
Your power been cut off.
In fact, that's where we got some of our, or that's where I got some of our giveaway cars. Like,
Speaking of,
that's where I got the Dracar Noir car. I caught it off of Whatnot. I don't think it was the pit stop, but it might have been.
well, speaking of giveaway, since you just mentioned it, we may or may not have at least one driver lined up to throw in some stuff for the giveaway, but I'm not gonna say anything until later on when we get confirmation.
And just a reminder, guys, in order to get into that giveaway, you have to like, comment, and subscribe. So if you are already subscribed, just like and comment. That is the only way you can get in. I think we have like 1 or 2 in there and have to go back and look. But so this is going to be a pretty good giveaway. It sounds like we're adding stuff. We are going to announce the giveaway at Phoenix. Is that where we said we were going to?
That's where we're gonna reveal who the winner is. Yeah.
Yeah,
we've already announced the giveaway.
Well, I meant announce the winner.
Well, that's not what you said.
But that's where we're going to announce the winner at Phoenix. So,
yeah.
But anyway,
pretty cool stuff. I may wind up a couple of these cars off my wall back here. I don't
know. If it's Johnson, unacceptable because they're just gonna come straight to me, right?
I meant this wall, not that wall. That wall.
That makes sense. I was about to say, if you're getting rid of Ernie Irving over there, Haley has already called dibs because she has the set of that year. So
yeah, when I saw it, that's what I thought of. But I also have his Skittle car up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know y'all got multiple.
Yeah, we've got the Skittle Wildberry, and then the gold version of the Skittle Wildberry because it was sold in a set.
Yeah,
and then they're also signed by Ernie Irvin and his son. So,
mine aren't signed. Still pretty cool.
But anyway, that's all I got. I'm glad you got a really cool package.
Yeah, only pissed off my wife for a little bit, so
I'm about to have to do that to mine. I haven't gotten any NASCAR things in a hot minute, so I think it's overdue. I've been good for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, Whatnot is a dick.
It is that and eBay because eBay is cheap.
Yeah, I haven't gone searching on eBay in a while, but I probably need to.
It's probably better if I don't. Let's be honest, because I'm out of room. I'm not running out of room. I am out of. That's honestly the reason I have not bought anything else because I'm like I don't know where to put it.
Yeah. One day you'll be in a bigger place.
Hopefully soon. But anyway.
Yeah.
Ready to roll that beautiful intro and jump on it?
Let's do it.
Alrighty then. Let's turn that down a little bit. Like we said before, Welcome into Hale Praise Dale, place we talk about NASCAR and all the series, some ARCA, occasionally some other motorsports mixed in, depending on if there's any good news, bad news, whatever. This is your first time joining. We do appreciate you guys so much. Let's see here. Where do we want to start at? You want to start with the post-race breakdown?
Of course.
All right, guys. So the post-race breakdown is where we talk about last week's race, Daytona. And then if we have any penalties from the week before, we would talk about them, but there's no penalties this week. So we get to take it easy on the penalties.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We can talk about some ARCA, the Badger 200 at Madison International Speedway. You want to take the first 5 and I'll take the bottom?
Sure. Well, the pole went to Max Reeves in that 18 machine. I think that's 2 weeks in a row that he's gotten the pole.
I believe so.
He also took the win. LeVar Scott coming in second in the 6. Brendan Butterbean McQueen minus the Mick coming in third. Isabella Robusto getting another top 5. And then Julian DaCosta. I missed an L on the graphic there. I was trying to read the graphic and I was like, Julian? Julian DaCosta coming in 5th.
Right behind DaCosta, you had Mason Mitchell in the 25 machine coming in 6th. Jason Kitzmiller in the 97 coming in 7th. Kaylee Bryson. I didn't know she was racing this weekend. In the 17 coming in 8th, Tony Costantino. In the 9, matching her number or his number. I don't know. Matching their number in 9th place, and then Willie Mullins in the 3 coming in 10th.
Yeah, I don't know if I messed up in the notes or on the graphic, but Tony.
And if you remember, if I'm remembering right, Kaylee Bryson is the girl that I talked about being very local to me. Like she's from the same town I am.
I believe so, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
I wanted to double check, because I'm second guessing myself, even though I'm 100% sure that's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm excited to get some hometown people in. You know what I mean? People that I've seen race on dirt track before. But anyway, that's your ARCA. Yeah, she's from Muskogee. Rad. Definitely pulling for her just because she's a local racer. She kills in sprint cars, I'll tell you that. She's one of the top in sprint.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Oklahoma, we ain't got nothing but cows and fast cars around here, apparently, and meth, but,
Well, all we got in Mississippi is apparently Ricky Stenhouse.
Oh, I got Seabell, so. And he doesn't even live in Oklahoma anymore.
Yeah, well, I highly doubt Ricky Stenhouse still lives in Mississippi. Anyways, moving on to Xfinity.
250.
Sure.
The purse was a cool 1,651,939 smackaroons. That's a lot of money. Let's see here.
I'll take it.
I would too. Connor Zilic, Mr. Break his collarbone, got the pole in the 88. There was no one that failed to qualify and no one to the rear, which is kind of odd. Usually there's 1 or 2.
Right.
Sammy Smith won stage 1 in that number 8. And Justin Allgaier finished in top in stage 2. Parker Kligerman, that subbed out for Connor Zilic in the race, ended up winning in that 88 machine. Sammy Smith in the 8 coming second. Man, it was a good week for junior motorsports because the third junior driver, Justin Allgaier, finished third. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Not too shabby.
Nope. Jesse Love in the number 2 came in 4th, and Sam Mayer in the 41 came in 5th.
Yep. And then Brandon Jones coming in 6th in the 20. Dean Thompson in the 26 coming in 7th. Garrett Smithley in the 14 coming in 8th. The 44 Brennan Poole coming in 9th. And then another junior motorsports car, the one of Carson Quaffle coming in 10. So 4 in the top 10.
Heck yeah.
A couple notable entries, well, quite a few notable entries, I should say. The 91 of Mr. Josh Balicki came in 18th. Justin Haley in the 11 came right behind him in 19th. Natalie Decker made her return, finished in 22nd in the 92.
Yes, sir. Roger Caruth in the 32 finished 29th. Matty D. Burrito in the 99 finished back in 33rd. And Fast Pasta in the 42 finished all the way back in 37th.
Not so fast, Pasta.
Fast Pasta's not so fast. The fastest lap went to the 19 of Daniel Hemrick on lap 74.
I didn't change the name. It's Eric Amarola. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just reading the notes.
Yeah, somebody screwed him up quite a few times, it seems like.
On lap 74 with a 46.608. There were no post-race tech issues.
Rare week where we have no issues in any of our races.
Nobody got caught cheating. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was pre-race, though. That wasn't post-race. Moving on to the Cup Series. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 at Daytona International Speedway. Purse is your normal $9,797,935. That did not go to my bank account.
We're going to have to contact NASCAR. They're supposed to be filing into our podcast fund, you know.
Right. Like, I'm about to put a lawsuit on them, too, so I can sue for what did they call it?
Monopoly?
No. I'm trying to think of the actual verbiage that they're using in the lawsuit, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Don't ask me.
But like you mentioned, pre-race tech, William Byron's crew decided they were going to make some adjustments to the splitter after passing tech. So Rudy Fugel, the crew chief, got ejected, which forced Byron to start at the rear and do a stop and go after taking the green, if that's what you were wondering about when saw him passing through the pit.
Yep.
Yeah. The pole went to Mr. Ryan Preece. Check that out.
Nice.
Actually, no, it didn't. It went to Ryan Blaney because they canceled it. I didn't change that. They canceled practice, so it went on metric, which means Ryan Blaney got it, not Ryan Preece. Yeah. I messed up notes again.
I was about to say, because it got rained out, didn't it?
Yeah. Or no, it wasn't technically rain, it was lightning in the area.
Well,
Same
storm
difference.
caused it to get canceled.
Right.
But Joey Gase in the 44 got sent to the rear for unapproved adjustments, and as well as William Byron, obviously, as we said before.
Yep.
Kyle Larson took stage 1. Chastain got himself a stage win on stage 2. And I will read the top 5, I guess. The 12 of Ryan Blaney took the win, of course. Daniel Suarez coming in with a hot second at 99. Justin Haley in the 7 finished 3rd. And Cole Custer in the 41 finished 4th. And let me tell you guys, there were less than half a second. The top 4 were separated by 0.049 seconds. It's the closest known finish in top 4 finish anyway in NASCAR history. So last year we had Atlanta with the top 3, and this year we had Daytona with the top 4. Also, if you guys noticed, there's
like three races that were like the closest.
Yeah.
Finishes.
Back to back.
Mm-hmm.
But And if you guys look, there's a lot of names up here that we haven't seen in a hot minute, like the
Welcome to
43
Daytona.
of Eric Jones into the top 5. Yeah, I was hoping Jones would pull it off where he was leading a little bit.
Yeah, it was nice. When Nemechek and Jones were up front, that was even better.
Oh yeah, first and second. Oh. But hey, they got a top 5, which is better than what they have been doing. So I mean, I understand it's Daytona and everything. Anything can happen at Daytona, but
Yep. I feel like he would have gotten a better finish if Larson hadn't pushed him out the way like that.
100%. And then he got filed out. So
yeah, but he worked his way back pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think if they would have had a few more laps, he might have caught him.
Maybe so. Kyle Larson, speaking of the devil, finished in 6th. Chris Buescher, who I was hoping would work himself into the playoffs, finished in 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Ty Gibbs in the 54 coming in 8th. Haven't seen him up here in a while. Josh Berry got himself another top 10, finishing 9th, and then Chase Elliott squeezed out a top 10, finishing your top 10. Did have some open cars. Joey Gase, they all finished pretty much right next to each other. Joey Gase finished in 28th in that 44 machine. 66 of Casey Mears came in 29th. The 33 of Recce Austin Hill himself came in 30th. So
Bobby
20th,
Hill,
29th, 30th. And BJ McLeod came in 32nd, so he put another driver in between. And your fastest lap went to all right. Fastest lap went to AJ Allmendinger. Kind of surprising to see. Way back on lap 17 with the 45.751. And nobody R&D, no issues. Post-race tech there.
Oh yeah, but you know what my favorite thing that we get to do today is?
I don't know, what could that be?
We get to add another point on Corey LaJoy.
We don't actually. Corey LaJoy didn't race.
That's right. That was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, his is still at 275, but you look at Ty Dillon's now.
Almost even with him.
Ty Dillon's almost there.
Getting close. Let's see here. Let's pick up some names. Ty Gibbs is at 113. Let's see here. Brian Priest at 212. Cole Custer is at 123. Eric Jones at 105. JH Inns at 102. Kyle Busch is at 83. Suarez is at 60. Keselowski's at 49.
83 is a nice number. Just saying.
83 is your number, huh?
I'm saying it's a good number. Not for Kyle Busch, but for Jimmy's amount of wins.
That's fair. But anyway, that's kind of our winless streak. I need OC Bell to pop one off or two off during the playoffs. You know, that'd be nice. Man, I hope it's C-Bell's year. He's been fighting for it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll talk about the playoff picture here in a little bit.
Yes, sir. Let's go talk about our fantasy league update.
Still on top, baby.
Some loser who's getting the playbook. He found the playbook, not telling anybody.
I don't know. I had 3 cars that were in that big wreck at the beginning of Daytona.
I think me and you kind of picked the same this week, honestly, because I had 3 cars that weren't in it, and yeah, not a good deal. But luckily, I had the winner on the mind, so.
Yeah, but if you noticed, Haley's definitely not catching me.
No, definitely not. She's not happy about it either. But
it's okay.
Anyway,
I'm fine with it.
Braden, you need to step up, homie.
Right. You said you were gonna come for me, but you're a little ways down the leaderboard there.
Yes, sir. I don't know if there's any coming back from that one.
Yeah, I know playoffs are about to begin, but you can still get into the podcast. You can see the name up there at the top. It's Hale Praise Dale podcast. Make sure you spell it out just like it is and add that podcast on the end, or it is not ours. It's on NASCAR.com, and there is a password to get in. It's all lowercase RHPD2024. And if you already have been picking drivers for the whole season, your points do carry over. So get on in there and try and dethrone old trash can there from get another giveaway of ours.
Right. But anywho, moving on to our rookie watch. Man, your rookie got crashed out pretty quick.
Yeah, my rookie finished in last place.
Yeah, but I'm not chalking that up to his fault. He just got collected.
I agree.
But my rookie finished 16th after starting at 17th. Currently 6th in points, which is insane to me. But, you know, when you win all of the road courses, I guess you gain a lot of points.
Yeah.
He's got 26 starts with 4 wins, 5 top 10s, and 3 poles. So he's sitting nice and pretty.
And one more road course, too.
He's a shoe-in for the rookie of the year. But
yeah, I think he's solidified that already.
So definitely not a bad rookie year.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a better rookie next year. As of right now, there's only gonna be one. So
let's say there's only one rookie coming in.
He's mine.
Oh goodness! But anyway, yeah, that's the rookies this year. So
Yep.
We'll have to figure out what we're gonna do next year. If we're just gonna follow one rookie and see what he does, or what.
Well, there's only one rookie that he's gonna be rookie of the year. That's for sure.
Yeah, guaranteed.
We'll have to see. Maybe we will get lucked out and grab another one. But
I know, who knows? Maybe Legacy will get the charter, like they're probably going to. And they'll get their own driver.
we shall see.
That we shall.
Moving on to RHPD Motorsports.
Sure. So if you're new to the show, RHPD Motorsports is a fantasy team that Voodoo and I put together for our 25th sub, which feels like forever ago now.
Right.
Thank you guys. But this season, we kind of switched it up where we each picked 2 drivers and we kind of put them from head to head on our perspective. And then at the end, we're going to go as a team in total points. We're going to see how we did as a team, which I think we're sitting pretty dang good as a team. But I'll let you introduce your drivers first.
All right. So starting off, we got Mr. Carson Hocevar. He's been doing somewhat okay. Definitely got a lot of talk about him, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Started 16th, finished 34th this race. All the way back in 25th, 491 points. Did get him a pole this season, but hasn't snagged him a win yet. But Mr. Tyler Reddick did not get a win either this season. Also has a pole, but he earned himself enough points to get himself into the playoffs. So looking for him to get on a hot streak finally. He started in 27th, finished in 21st, and is currently 14th in points with 2,006 points. This is after the points reset of the playoffs, by the way.
Yes, sir. I got Cole Custer in the 55, who has 26 starts, 1 top 5, and 2 top 10s. Currently sitting 33rd in points at 340. And in the 56 NOS machine, I have Christopher Bell, who has 1 pole, 2 stage wins, 9 top 5s, 14 top 10s with 3 race wins. Currently sitting 5th in points with 2,023 points. He started 15th and finished 13th in this last race. And I forgot to mention Cole Custer started 29th and finished in a top 5 position at 4th.
25 spots he moved forward. That's crazy.
Heck yeah. That big wreck helped him out. So
yeah, good thing he missed it.
right. Well, when you're too far in the back to, really get caught up in it, you're a little bit more safe. But anyway, that is the RHPD Motorsports lineup. So that's what we got this year. Next year it will change, and I forgot to mention this, but the rules when we were picking drivers is we couldn't pick more than one driver from a team. So since I picked Christopher Bell, Voodoo couldn't turn around and pick Denny Hamlin, or
I wouldn't pick him anyway.
Someone else. He probably would have picked Briscoe.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but that is the rule to RHPD Motorsports. And then, like I said, at the end of the season, we will see where we stand as far as a team.
Yep.
Right. So I think that's it for the the post-race breakdown. Ready to transition over to the trackside trends and talk some news. All right, welcome back. I guess I could set up and not look as bad as I do. Sloppy. So trackside trends is where we talk about NASCAR news, updates, team updates, rule changes, all that good stuff. Here recently we've been talking about some lawsuits that have been happening.
Yeah, I didn't put any notes in here. Well, for one of the lawsuits I did, but the 2311 and Front Row Motorsports I did not. I mean, the hearing's not till Thursday.
Concluded, honestly. So,
well, apparently 2311 and Front Row have filed another injunction to be returned as a charter team until the lawsuit's settled or whatever. But the hearing for that I think is on Thursday, so
I don't see them getting that.
Me either. But apparently NASCAR does have one of the 2311 charters that was sold from Stewart-Haas Racing. At least spoken for, as far as an unnamed team and our owner. So
nice.
I guess depending on what that ruling is on Thursday, might see a charter going to somebody.
Maybe another team. Think a one-car team is going to pop up.
I don't know about a one-car team, but maybe another team that wants to expand and sign the charter agreement.
I'm gonna throw this out there. Maybe we'll see a return of that 40 car.
Maybe. And I guess it would be how cheap NASCAR would sell it to Junior for.
Think about the publicity.
But say, think of the words.
I'm trying. It's not thinking of the words that's the problem. It's like getting them out of my mouth.
Right.
But anyway, before we talk about any more of that, let's go ahead and jump into our regular NASCAR updates. Unfortunately, we lost Humpy Wheeler last Wednesday. And for those of you that don't know, Humpy was the Charlotte Motor Speedway president. He was 86, so he was getting up there. But he is the one that spearheaded putting lights at Charlotte back when it was Lowe's Motor Speedway. Which during that time, like, not a lot of super or bigger tracks had them. So they just raced in the dark, which, is what
not
it is.
Very safe.
Yeah. He also was instrumental in getting Janet Guthrie competing in the World 600, which, if you remember, Janet Guthrie was honored last year. I think it was. It's either last year or the year before for the NASCAR Hall of Fame for being one of the first women in the sport. So,
yeah, rest in
one of
peace
those historical figureheads that helped build the sport and make it what it is today.
Definitely monumental fella.
That's yeah. Sure. He also, side note, he also voiced, don't get me lying to you. Who did he voice in Cars?
I can
The
name
guy that owned Dynaco. I can't remember the car's name, but that Cadillac that owned Dynaco is the one he voiced. I want to say it was like, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Rest in peace.
He was the voice of Tex Danico.
I told you, bro. Listen, I'm risen with the tism, all right? I know my cars. I've only watched it 800,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't remember his name. Like, I was like, he plays a Cadillac, you know, with the horns on it. Looks like a mustache. Yeah.
Anywho's, rest in peace, Humpy.
Yep.
Appreciate all you've done for the sport. Hopefully, we'll get some guys and gals like you to continue moving the sport forward.
Yep.
NASCAR is considering changing its rules in the coming seasons to allow Cup drivers to compete in Xfinity and truck races more often.
What's your take on this? Because I think I've got kind of a hot take.
Do you want my make everybody happy take, or do you want my honest opinion?
I want your honest opinion.
I think it's stupid.
Okay, we're in agreement on this one, because I think that if the Cup drivers wanted to race in these other series as often, they should have stayed in the other series.
Yeah.
I hear Larson's before all you guys get in the comments saying, well, Larson said that he needs to be challenged and blah, blah. You get to NASCAR Cup and you learn a lot more. I mean, that's obviously a step up, and that's the way it's made to be. I don't think that you should have more opportunities to embarrass and just completely stomp on a guy in a lower class because he hasn't made it yet and he doesn't have the experience that you have. I mean, look at Larson. He's good at racing everything, and I don't see a valid argument to why he would want to race all the time in a lower series. Because one, he's getting a step up, or he's getting an advantage in the NASCAR series because he's running the track in a similar car, because he drives a Chevy. They drive the same cars that they do in Cup, essentially. So I think that NASCAR, instead of allowing them to race more, this is my take. I believe they shouldn't be allowed except for like 1 or 2 a year. I mean, yeah, it's good for drawing crowds, but make them put them in the booth or something. You know what I mean? Have them do appearances while the race is going on. That would boost the crowds just as much as watching them race. I hate saying this, but I think that them being on track is doing nothing but discouraging the drivers that are there and kind of taking their shots at making their own stories, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's my hot take. But on a more positive note, the NASCAR channel is now available on the channel. So if you guys remember, they had a NASCAR app in 24 hours, and it's on my TV. It gets played quite often. Well, now it's on the Roku channel, so
which is also free.
It is. The only thing is you will not be able to watch the current race as is broadcast, obviously.
No.
That would be too easy.
Next up, little NASCAR 25 game news. We got the Zakova.
Let's look at that beautiful thing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. My boy made it on the cover.
Mm-hmm. That means he's gonna be cursed in the game.
Hey, no.
Does that mean none of these three are gonna make the final four?
I hope Bell makes it. Honestly, I
Yeah.
feel like it's I feel like it's his year.
Austin Dillon's gonna take it.
I hope not. I hope not. I mean, as much as I'd love to see the three in a championship again, great. Just not him driving it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have my own personal opinions. I met the dude. He's a jerk. I don't like him.
With that being said, woo. This game is coming out October 14th. So make sure you stick around for the news of when the pre-orders are going to open up. Should be
Pretty soon.
Soon, I would think.
I'm pre-ordering that mug.
Me too. And whatever the most expensive version is the one I'm getting.
Same. Hey, this is yours and my conversation, but when are we announcing what we're supposed to be announcing? I can't remember. When was that?
What you talk? Oh, the other thing.
Yeah.
I don't have the stuff on here.
Well, that's fine. I didn't know when we were announcing it.
I can add the thing real quick.
It's up to you.
Should be on here, I think. All right, well, it's going to pop up on screen here in a second. Oof.
All right, guys. So you might be wondering what in the heck is on the screen right now, which I will make I'm legitimately working on a graphic to make it a little bit better. But we, as a podcast, are sponsoring a NASCAR league. As soon as the game drops, we will be running in a NASCAR league. That is until hopefully they add a broadcast mode. Then I will be doing broadcasting, and Voodoo there will be doing the racing. But RHPD was sponsoring a race league.
Yep. Let's see. Let me that's something I'm gonna have to add into the thing as well as the Discord for that. But as you can see, it's for the new game and it's Xbox based, as it will not be cross-platform when it's released. So, if you want to race with us and not be a douchebag competitive wise, feel free to hop in. We're kind of a casual but competitive league. Hoping to keep it that way. So.
Yep. And then hopefully, like I said, if the game ever adds a broadcast mode, I will be broadcasting it and doing, pre-race interviews and all the good stuff. Try to actually put on a production and, have fun with it. So if you are interested in that sort of stuff, be sure to stick around because I'm sure it will make the podcast highlights.
Yeah, once the league starts, we'll start covering race results and point standings here on the podcast. So.
And if you're lucky, and we actually are able to, you might even get some like replays and different things that we can do because if we're playing it and sponsoring it, we have access to those clips. So
yep. Keep a lookout for that. We'll keep revealing more and more about the game as it comes out.
Yep.
And definitely we'll be covering it a bunch once it is out.
Yes, sir. So moving on to the 2026 season, the schedule has released for trucks, O'Reilly Auto Parts, and Cup. So there is the truck schedule, which, of course, if you remember, they Chicago will not be on, of course, which I don't think their trucks race Chicago anyway. They might have, but it will be replaced with San Diego at the naval base. Let's see here. You know what I don't see, and it makes never mind. I see it, and it makes me happy.
Rockingham.
April 3rd, baby. I'm gonna try to get tickets to that race. I'm gonna try to get that weekend because I'll take my wife for her birthday. I'm going to Rockingham.
You know what? I'm kind of upset that isn't on here though.
What's that?
Chicagoland.
Yeah, that does suck. But it is only trucks, so they have a kind of limited race.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
All right.
Where is the Chrome?
Got St. Petersburg up there too. Should be a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Everything else is pretty standard, except for that points paying race there at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah. Which if I remember right, which I'm kind of jumping ahead, isn't North Wilkesboro cut from the Cup Series?
You're jumping way ahead. Let's jump to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
Okay, formerly known as Xfinity Series.
Currently known as.
Well, yes, currently known as the Xfinity Series, which if you guys watched last week's episode, we talked about O'Reilly Auto Parts buying out the sponsor for that, but Xfinity will remain a sponsor for Cup Series. I see Coda on there, which would be really fun to go to. Let's see here. Oh, Rockingham's the 4th. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Let's see here.
Chicagoland's on there.
Yes, sir. Chicagoland's on there. Echo Park's on there. Indy's on there. The Roval's on there. WWT's on there.
Did you just call it WWT?
Worldwide Technology.
Gateway. Dang it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Gateway. Your favorite Martinsville's on there?
Yeah. On Halloween, of all days.
That it is.
But the one you came to see was a Cup Series.
You know what's missing on this one, though?
Got 2 off weeks. It's crazy.
Yeah,
yes, there's no Rockingham.
Yeah. Fix it.
They also need to fix the All-Star race being at Dover. I don't like that. But
yeah, that's fair. I want to go back to Wilkesboro.
got San Diego, Chicagoland, and a points paying race at North Wilkesboro. New Hampshire is out of the playoffs.
Oh, hey, I might try to go to Bristol. That's my wife's birthday. Instead of going to Rockingham.
Well, if you look at it later on in the playoffs there, you got a Phoenix in the round of 8. And Homestead beat the championship, baby. Let's go.
Back to Miami, baby.
Welcome to Miami.
So, which Dega are you trying to go to? Both?
I'm always trying to go to both.
I don't know. I really would like to go to Bristol, but I might talk to my wife about pushing it out to Dega, and we'll just meet you in Dega. No, we're doing a show. You can't bother your dad/husband.
Kids.
No, I see. I was right. Man, look at that curly Q up there.
Anywho, that's the Cup schedule. Moving on to team updates.
Yes, sir. City Garage Motorsports will partner up with Michael Clayton to run a 2-car team in the ARCA Menards Series East. in 2026. They will run the 5 City Car Garage Ford and the 85 Orlando L Ford.
Already got.
You better believe
sponsors.
Throwback Weekend, we're getting a green and yellow.
A little bit of news about Colleague. Is going to join the Truck Series in 2026 with Ram backing. They're going to field up to 5 trucks that are all self-funded by Ram. They don't even have to go and search out sponsorships to pay for these trucks. They already got it covered.
Think Ram's going to make a jump to the Cup?
Eventually. But currently, Colleague is going to continue to run Chevys and Cup and Xfinity while doing the Ram and trucks.
You mean O'Reilly?
Yeah. I'm going to still call it Xfinity for a while.
I mean, we could always just start calling it the Busch Series again.
Grand National Series.
Yeah.
Ty Norris, the team owner, said that they understand they'll have to put firewalls up to keep each manufacturer happy with respect to proprietary information, but there's going to be at least 50 more jobs popping up just for the Truck Series alone. So.
Heck yeah, dude. Trackhouse confirms that the competition director, Tony Lunders, is no longer with the organization. Todd Meredith, who was hired in July as president of racing operations, will take over that role. Man, there's a lot of people that get fired over these. Like, have you noticed? It feels like every week we're like, oh, this team had this person leave, and
it's just business, baby.
I guess so.
Speaking of Trackhouse, Connor Zilic, big surprise. Nobody knew this was coming. He's going to be the third driver for Trackhouse. He's going to have Red Bull and WeatherTech as sponsors. Also not a surprise. The thing that we do not know is what number he'll be driving. Don't know if he's going to be in the 99, the 87, the 88.
Which one do you think?
I'm thinking he gets put in the 88 and SVG gets moved over to a different number, but I don't know what number he would get moved over to.
Man, I'm gonna say they're gonna throw Zilic in the 87.
I mean, that's possible.
That's what I'm, because like,
you think anybody will take the 99 after that next season?
Maybe they're the ones that are trying to buy that one charter.
Can't, because they're maxed out at 3 now. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Maybe they'll try to run an open car.
They're for sure running an open car. They say Project 91 is supposed to be coming back too. So.
You know what I want to see come back? Garage 56.
Yeah. Got Garage 66. Not nearly as good, but they're there.
No, I say run Garage 56 again and throw Johnson, Gordon, and Kenseth. Throw those 3 in that car. Make them do Le Mans.
Would be interesting.
Anyway, North Carolina judge has granted a preliminary injunction keeping Rick Ware Racing from selling either of its charters until the litigation with Legacy Motor Club is resolved. Legacy had sought the injunction, so Legacy's mags are like, they ain't about to sell the charter that have already sold to us and we've already paid for. Man, this whole thing is nuts.
It is a cluster.
I feel like we've been reporting this one for like 4 or 5 months.
It's been a while, that's for sure.
Yeah, because they're like, you said we could buy that, and now you're crawfishing. That's nuts to me, dude. Anyway, that does it for all of our trackside trends. Are you ready to talk about some upcoming races in our race day horizon? You want to start us off?
Sure. Friday, August 29th. ARCA West practicing qualifying will be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
For the usual won't be televised.
Correct. Truck practice and qualifying will be at 3 on FS2. The ARCA West race then takes place at 7 o'clock. This will be on Flow Racing, so not on regular TV, but if you get a subscription to Flow Racing, you can watch it. Be the Napa 150 coming at you from All American Speedway in Roseville, California. You'll get 150 laps around that track there. Find out who gets to claim that checkered flag.
Yes, sir. Starting on Saturday, August 30th. Oh my gosh, why can I not talk today?
Why didn't you tell me?
Cup practice and qualifying starts at 9 a.m. on True TV. The truck race is at noon on FS1. The Sober or Slammer 200 at Darlington. With the first and second stage will be 45 laps, and the last stage will be 57 for a grand total of 147 laps. There will only be 32 entries, so no one's going home. Xfinity practice qualifying will be at 3 p.m. on the CW app. The pre-race starts at 7 on the CW, and the race starts at 7:30 on the CW. The Pacific Office Automation 147, say that 5 times fast,
No, thank you.
in Portland, Oregon. Of course, that's at the International Raceway there. All 3 stages will be 25 laps for a grand total of 75 laps. To see who wins that one, and on
Sunday!
Hang on, baby Jesus, this is gonna get bumpy.
I don't know why it paused in between those. That was weird.
The Cup pre-race is at 5:30 p.m. on USA, and then continuing 30 minutes later is when we get to hear the engines fire up and the race start for the Cookout Southern 500 at Darlington. Your first and second stages are 115 laps, and your final stage is 137 laps for a grand total of 367 laps.
It's a lot of left turns, buddy.
Right. We got 38 cars showing up. The 44 of Derek Kraus and the 66 of Josh Bilicki are the notable entries outside of the normal 36 cars.
Nice. So, you ready to take a look at our playoffs since all the series are in their playoff standings?
Yes, sir. Starting off with the trucks.
Got the round of 10. I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up to... I'm going to do 10 through 6. That's right. I'm going to go 10 through 6, and then I'll let Voodoo do 5 through 1. So starting at the bottom, Jake Garcia in the 13 truck is setting 3 points to the bad. Caden Honeycutt is setting 9th in the 52 truck with 2 points to the bad. But 2 points to the good sets Roger Cruth in that 71 in 8th position. Grant Infinger in the 9 sets in the 7th position with 4 points to the good. And Ty Majeski in that 98 machine is 7 points to the good. It's currently sitting in 6th.
Yep, and then continuing that climb, Tyler Ankrum in the 18 is also 7 points to the good, sitting in 5th. Daniel Hemrick, former Cup Series driver, is sitting in 4th with plus 8 points above that cut line. Chandler Smith in the 38 is sitting 3rd, 16 points to the good there. Your runner-up currently is Mr. Lane Riggs, 23 points to the good, sitting in 2nd. And then none other than I win every race I step into almost. Corey Heim sitting in 1st.
Kyle Larson Jr.
62 points to the good. So I'm pretty sure he has nothing to worry about as far as this round's concerned.
Pretty sure he's good. Yeah, Kyle Larson Jr. has probably got this championship on lock.
Yeah.
When you want to take a look at our Xfinity, and we'll run it the same way.
Well, Xfinity, we don't have a playoff picture yet because they still have 2 regular season races left. So,
Oh, well, don't listen to me then. We'll go ahead and jump to Cup. In there at round of 16, I'll do the bottom 8. Oh.
didn't turn off the other one. Hold on.
Huh.
Easy peasy.
I'll do the bottom 8, and then I'll let Voodoo do the top 8. So starting in 16th position, we got Alex Bowman. There goes my light again. I don't know why that keeps happening. What the heck?
Maybe the stench from your toes is choking it out.
Might be. Yeah. Stay on. All right. So Alex Bowman's 5 points to the bad on the cutoff line. Austin Dillon is in 15th with 2 points. Tyler Reddick is 1 point to the bad. In 14th, 13th is Josh Berry with 1 point to the bad. Joey Logano is 1 point to the good in 12th. 11th goes to Ross Chastain, which is also 1 point. Austin Cindric is set in 10th with 2 points to the good, as well as Bubba Wallace sitting in 9th. And Chase Briscoe is 8th with 4 points to the good.
Yep. Chase Elliott, you'd think would be doing better, but somehow managed to get in the playoffs still. 7 points to the good in 7th place. So, if he was driving car number 7, I would say he's lucky.
Yep.
Coming in 6th place, Mr. SVG, 16 points to the good. I'm sure if he can make it past the first round, he's got the Roval covered.
Right.
Christopher Bell, some new guy nobody even knows about, sitting in 5th, 17 points to the good. Ryan Blaney, Daytona winner, it's 20 points to the good, sitting in 4th. Mr. Denny Hamlin trying to finally not choke out getting a championship, sitting in 3rd with 23 points to the good. And then both 1st and 2nd place are 26 points to the good. William Byron being in 2nd place, and Kyle Larson being in 1st.
Heck yeah. Speaking of Byron, we have a sponsor highlight for him coming up.
Yeah, we don't have any schemes for him now.
What in the world is going on? That's about to make me mad. Ha! So as I was saying, the sponsor highlight we have for Willie B is the All Pro Auto reconditioning, which we do not have that scheming yet, but we know that that will be a sponsor. So.
And then this one's a pretty interesting one. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is going to be running the Pudgy Penguins scheme, whatever the heck that is.
That will be interesting. But speaking of...
all the rest of them are pretty boring. So
yeah. Speaking of schemes, now it's time to move on to our S Cubed, or our Slick Scheme Spotlight. That's where Voodoo and I each pick a scheme, which this week I had the classic scheme, because one of us picks a classic scheme and the other one picks a scheme from last week. So, Voodoo, it is your turn to tell us who you picked for this last week.
I'm going to run the intro for it first.
Well, you do that. And since you're in the intro, I will go ahead and say 6 S Cubed is brought to you by Happy Hour Racing, your one-stop shop for all your NASCAR needs, and F1 if you're into that sort of thing. I personally buy stuff from them. They're awesome. It gets delivered within a timely manner. I think I got mine within a week of ordering it. The sizes are perfect. They're dead on. I was honestly thinking that they were sending some retro stuff that they bought off collections and stuff. Nope. What it is brand new stuff that NASCAR has not sold, so they sell it to them and then they give us a better price on it. So when you go and buy stuff, when you check out, use code RHPD to support the podcast with no extra cost to you. We should get a little slice off the top, and it helps us do our giveaways and all of our fun stuff, which eventually we might get big enough where we can bring a fan to a race with us and hopefully sit down and watch a race and have a good time. But until that happens, please keep supporting the podcast and become a Hellraiser. So,
as long as it's not Nashville in the middle of summer.
With it raining and you get sick, yeah. As long as that doesn't happen, we're good.
Right.
But I'll let you take over from here.
Thank you. Wife brought me some food. Does love me.
They might be poisoned. You don't know yet.
Well, my scheme being from this past weekend, I know you wanted to go with a specific scheme, but it wasn't your turn, so back off. My turn. I decided to go with somebody that you probably wouldn't think of, Mr. Cody Ware. Well,
It's a pretty good
actually
scheme.
led 23 laps, which is the most he's ever led. Ever. Combining all of his
Ever.
other races. Started in 35th, finished 20th. Did lead some. Kind of interesting because I had read some comments on Twitter saying, "Oh yeah, Cody Ware's gonna pull out a win at Daytona," and he got up. I was like, "Oh crap, this might actually happen."
Someone had the playbook. Someone had the playbook.
Right. But definitely a pretty nice scheme. Now I'm not
I like
a
Jamocha
Jamocha
shakes.
shake person, but
Oh,
pretty
dude, I
cool
love
scheme.
them. They're awesome.
Can't have shakes no more.
What are you, diabetic or something?
Maybe.
Anyway,
Well.
it's a good scheme.
Yep. Cody Ware.
Not the one I would have picked, but hey, you know.
Is that the first Cody Ware scheme that we've covered?
No, I think he got the worst scheme one time, if we're counting that one.
Well, I mean for S cubed.
Then yes, pretty sure. I have the classic scheme, and I went all the way back to the year 1984. Back when America was free and we could put Budweiser on the side of an 11 car and Kentucky Fried Chicken, because why not? This red, white, and blue beauty ran in the Daytona 500 in 1984. He started way back in 26th position. Huh?
That I wasn't even born yet.
Me either. I wasn't even thought of. My
years
mom
before
was
I popped
14
up.
years old. So he started way back in 26th and finished way up in 3rd. This beautiful machine is just an iconic NASCAR scheme. If you don't like this, you're un-American, and I'm sorry. You need to know that, because this, like, I wish I had this diecast. And they did make them, but now they're stupid expensive, like $90 or more.
Yeah.
But DW, I don't know if I said it was DW, but DW drove this. And like I said, it is such a nice scheme. It's got the red, white, and blue, chicken and beer. You know,
Well,
what's more American?
the
only thing it's missing is a Winchester logo on the side of it too. So
right. I don't remember who he ran with that race, like as a teammate, but the 12 I want to say had the same scheme.
Mm-hmm.
And finished one spot behind him in the race.
Yep. I believe it was an Allison.
I remember reading about it, but I don't remember who it was.
Let me Google this real quick. Who ran the 12 car in 1984? Oh, Neil Bonnet. I'm sorry. It was Neil Bonnet.
Okay, so you can't be right about
Another
everything.
NASCAR legend. Yeah. Which Neil Bonnet, he's top tier. We need to cover some more Neil Bonnet. Like, I'd love to do some man, I've really been thinking, oh, my arm's dead. I'm sorry. I just came back from the gym.
Scary when you do that.
I've really been thinking, and I was going to talk to you about it. Maybe doing a mini series of historical figures for NASCAR, aka, Neil Bonnet, the Allison brothers, Kilwicki, some of the stories that new fans might not know, but you'll hear it referenced. Like, one thing that I remember not knowing was when, what's her name was honored at the Hall of Fame. I didn't know that story, and I thought that was really cool. Like, I don't know, just one of those things that I would like to kind of touch base on. Talk about some of the major legends, like the King. Like, how did the King start? And how did the King become the King? Just a thought.
45 Hale Raisers.
Yes, sir.
Growing, baby.
That we are.
Help us get to 150. We only need 5 more, y'all. Get us there, baby. Come on.
Yep, I will be right back. Hang on.
He's leaving when we're about to roll out. But let's see what we got. We talked about the podcast. We talked about happyhourracing.com. We also have our own merch. We've got quite a few mascots in our merch now.
That we do.
Like 6 or 7 of them now.
Something like that.
That's what I was supposed to work on, a graphic display all of them.
Yes.
One day.
Yeah, one day we'll get it all together, I promise. No, I don't want a cookie.
I do.
Okay.
I can't have it.
I'm trying to cut back, so I don't want one. I can smell it from here. It smells good. I don't want it. I don't want to.
No means no. Apparently it doesn't. Bad influence.
Being fat or being fat.
Anywho's, go drop a visit at least to our shop for merch down there. In the description, we got all kind of socials that we post to: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
Yep. All that good stuff.
We got a Discord you can join up, and you can see the news we're going to cover before we cover it. We post it in there.
Yeah, and if we get enough people, we'll start doing stuff in Discord.
Yeah. We used to do watch parties in Discord. For the last 2 watch parties I did these last 2 weekends, I actually did on my personal TikTok. It's pretty cool. Outside of that, anything else you think we need to cover?
No, I think we covered it all.
All right. With that being said, that's the checkered flag for this week's show. So keep your engines revved, and we'll catch you on the next time, Hellraisers.